Good evening and welcome back to Frugal Outdoors with myself, Dylan. It's comp night again. So I missed the last one, which was, having said that, it wasn't part of the league. It was a species hunt. It was after I did the Silent Wars thing. And to be honest, I was absolutely knackered. So I didn't go. But we're out again tonight and this is part of the league. And we're in Totland. As you can see behind me is Totland Pier. And then that way, so we're right on the front. And then that way, we got the landslide, which is where I normally do quite well for bream. Having said that, I haven't had a bream from there yet this year, so it was a really good turnout. There must be 12 to 14 of us, I can't really quite remember. I got called out third, so I managed to pick my spot, thrown some mackerel feathers out because there was some stuff moving out by the end of the pier. Didn't catch anything, but yeah, we're out, we're having a go. So my rods are set up, I'm going to quickly get some bait on, and then I'll go through my hopes. Definitely a chance of a bream. Target species is a sole for the extra 5 points, but I'm pinning my hopes on a bream, to be honest. Got a bunch of rag, some really good quality rag actually from West Wight Angling Centre. Yeah, so let's get these, get some bait on hooks and let's have a go. Right, well, we've got 2 minutes, so I'd quickly go through my setups. So I've got both Daiwas. One is an air surf, which is this one, which is a bit lighter. They're still 4 to 8 ounce, but it's a bit tippy. And this is the Tournament Surf Pro, which is my heavier one. So that's always got a 6 ounce lead. To be honest, I fished 6 ounce leads on both, but today, because I've got the feeders on, I said a bit of added weight in the cast. And my Shimano's 45 pound braid. I have got some new braids because this one, as you can see, is a little shallow, and they've got leaders on. So on my left hand side, I've had to cut one of the snoods off because it was a 3 hook and we're only allowed 4 hooks overall. So I've got a feeder on the bottom, which I have used before, but only once for one cast. So that's got some brown bread, which I've whizzed up. So it's all into breadcrumbs, chopped up rag and a load of holy mackerel oil. And then it's got a snood there on the bottom, which has just got a bit of rag. Another snood there with a bit of rag, and then it's got another feeder at the top, so it should hopefully help it to get back down and weigh it down onto the bottom of the seabed. Other side, just a really simple 2 hook flapper, mackerel knots there, look, you can just see. Size 2 hooks all the way, and that's got a strip of squid, and that one's got a strip of squid. So hopefully, I'm trying to get a bream, and hopefully I can try and get a wrasse. Just want to try and get an early fish, get on that board, and hopefully secure my lead, because I'm in the lead at the moment, and that'd be nice, but we're about to start. And there we go, 7 o'clock. So tide's been pushing in for maybe half an hour, so we're going to fish all the way up today, fish until 1 o'clock in the morning. But let's get these out. Straight in the rough stuff. Oh yeah, does that count as my fish? Hey? Does that count as mine? Probably that one. And there we go, we're in. Let's see if you can see the rod tips. Don't know if you can you? Yeah, just about. Let's just change the angle of that ever so slightly. There we go. There. Right, so we're fishing. So I've just dropped that one in a lot shorter, the one with the feeder on it. It's a bit of a reef out in front of me, so I've dropped that one right on the left-hand side of the reef. The other one I've landed right in it at max distance. Not max, but I've given it a good old punch. Hopefully I can get a bream or a wrasse. It's still daylight. We've probably got about an hour of light, but it has started to go already. I think the sun has set. It's a little bit cloudy, it's overcast, but the sea is crystal clear. But with any luck, we can get something.
I never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show.
got a camera. You've got a camera.
Yeah.
Do you put all this on?
You're,
Do you put this on YouTube?
Yeah.
You're
not Dylan.
I am Dylan.
Shut the
I'm
front
sure I
door.
recognise you.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Selfie with the boys. We'll say we met Dylan.
Who's bigger, you or Fish Locker?
Yeah, we'll have you
Oh
on.
my God, fish locker.
Who are the?
He's
boys
the-
fishing.
I can't do it. You'll have to do it, Lloyd. I can't do selfies. For a start. You look shaky.
We'll send it to Locke. This is bigger than the next Logan Paul.
There we go, look. Got it.
Brilliant. Thanks, Dylan.
Have a good
No
night.
worries. Have a good night.
You're not going to give us on your shirts?
Cool. Well, there we go. We've been fishing for 5 minutes, maybe 5-10 minutes. Fitzy's just had a bream, so definitely out there, and I just definitely had a decent bite. I thought it was on, to be honest, because the weight started to pull my line down, pulling my rod tip down, but unfortunately wasn't to be. Wow, there we go. Ross has just had a bass as well. Nice little 2 pound 3. Popped it back in, but there's some fish about, and it's really early still, so we've only been fishing for maybe half an hour now. So I need to freshen up my right hand bait. I'm just alternating still. I've got three rigs alternating through. 2 2-hook flappers and that feeder rig. And hopefully, yeah, we can pull something out early on. It'd be really nice to get a bite, get a fish within the first hour, and then I can chill out a bit. But I don't know. Keep our fingers crossed though.
Something like a nil, isn't it?
Are we okay to go underneath?
Yeah, you're fine, yeah.
Good luck.
Cheers. Oh, so just getting a nice bite on my right hand rod then. That's on the squid. So hopefully it's a bream, but I've still got to hook it. Right, so we're an hour in. I've had a tiny pout, literally like that, which I have kept, put it in the box, use that for bait later. A couple of fish have come out, some bass, or some bass, a bass, a couple of bream I think. So I'm getting some bites, but I think it's just those little pout, and I'm getting bitten to bits by the midgies, so I'm going to have to put another layer on in a minute. But it's a lovely, lovely still evening. I think that's the only problem. It's super still, which means the water's super clear. So we'll be trying extra hard tonight to try and get a fish. I don't think they're going to come very easily. But we've got plenty of time. Still got 5 hours. Right, so I'm going to have one more cast with that feeder rig, because it's only an experimental thing anyway. It did take that pout, that's what I caught that pout on. Like I say, target is a sole. So I think I've got half a pound of worm, so I'm going to get a load of, get some worm on a little sole rig, which is just a weighted down, one up, one down, with some little freshwater swan shots on the snood, so I can pin it right to the bottom. Little size 4 hooks. And I'm going to just chuck that maybe 30 yards out. And I'll fish with that on one rod all night. And then the other one, I'll just try and get something in. Strap conger, anything. I just need to weigh something in. But I don't know, I'm not feeling very confident tonight at all. Right, so there we go. Just dropped my first one in close for the sole rig. It's the one that's lower down, so obviously trying to get the baits right on the bottom. And it's probably maybe 30 yards. Yeah, any fish will do right now. Best part of 2 hours in. But yeah, it's quite slow all the way up and down. Like I say, there's a few fish coming out, but considering there's quite a few of us, There's not loads.
There you are.
Oh, you got a sole?
Yeah.
Have you?
26,
Is it on the sole ring as well?
Yeah.
That's not the thing. I don't even know how to do that.
26, I've done him, mate. He's in.
Oh, he is it?
Yeah.
He's easy 26.
Yeah, you, mate.
Oh, fucking hell, mate. Ooh. 4.5 ounces.
Hey, yeah. Fucking hell, he's a bit skinny, isn't he?
You don't matter though.
No, it don't, mate.
Oh, target acquired, mate. Oh, well, there we go. Nick's just had a sole. So he's at target. And he weighed in a conger as well. So he's doing really well. I, on the other hand, I'm not doing brilliant at all. But now if he's got that, I am gonna persist with the sole rig. I've stopped using it, to be honest. Just trying to get anything. I'm trying to get a strap conger. Just trying to get something to weigh in. So I am going to change it up now. Might just fish, use all that worm up, and just try and get anything now. But that's great to see. So we've got 2 hours left, and I still haven't weighed in. Been my slowest session for a long time, to be honest. But I knew I was going to be due a blank. I mean, I've caught every single time I've fished in the comps. So I think this is the one that I'm going to blank on. And Ross has caught, which means he'll jump straight to the top again. And I risk going even further down the table. We've still got 2 hours. I've got my fingers crossed, just hoping desperately I can catch one fish. I don't know what's going on with my camera. It's just saying it's got full memory. I just had a really nice bite on the worm as well, but it's stopped. So I don't think it's hooked, whatever it is. But yeah, my memory card is full, so I don't know how I'm going to finish the video, but we'll give it a go anyway. But that's a good sign. I did just get a decent bite. Well, hopefully you can see and hear me. I've got my phone there, so I can't actually see what's going on at all, but with any luck, it's still going to pick up something. So, but yeah, still blanking at the moment. So, but I'm fishing hard. I'm really trying. I'm changing my baits like every 15-20 minutes. But yeah, slim pickings, man. I mean, there's not many. Nobody's had really many bites, probably for the last hour or so. And I think we're getting close to the top of the tide, so we're probably going to get about an hour and a half of the ebb. And with any luck, yeah, like I say, maybe the fish will switch on a bit, but it's so still and calm. I think that's half the problem. I'll try and think of some more excuses in a minute.
But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Losing almost all my energy. It's getting hard to talk to you, and I'm the only one who speaks. It's all the things you never show.
There we go. Finally got one. Hopefully it's coming out on camera. Like I say, the other camera's died, but this one's still on the go. £5.10, and we've weighed in. Boom. Happy as. Kiss, mate. Oh yes. God, look how clear that water is.
Lovely, isn't it? There he goes, off to the next bit of bait.
Oh, I'm absolutely made up. Pressure is off. Literally just saying that I think this is my time to blank. Yeah, £5.10. Yeah, they're really, I mean, they put up a really good scrap, those congers. I thought, to be honest, at one point I did think it was a hound, because I thought it was on crab and squid, but it wasn't. It was on mackerel and squid. I've just put out crab and squid now. Well, so there we go. We've got half an hour left, or just under now. And I've just had my last cast, so I'm packing a few bits away. Keep getting a few little knocks on the worm, but it's not coming to anything. And I did just have a nice bite as well on the other one, hoping to get another strap conger, a couple of pounds, and put me at the top. I think at the moment I'm floating around maybe second, but I might have the heaviest fish. So yeah, saved it with one fish, makes a difference. Right, well there we go, I'm all packed up. Came to the end, Fitzy absolutely smashed it. He'd had 3 bream and 2 bass. He's probably had the best part, £10, maybe even £12 worth of fish. I think I might have come second, but I'm not entirely sure. But I think I got the heaviest fish, so yeah, so I made up, so I weighed in, and that's all I really cared about today, was weighing in. But yeah, it's been quite slow. Like I say, lots of bites. I think everyone's been getting the bites. It's just, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe because the water's so clear, everything's been a bit tentative and not really committing to the bite, but weighed in, so happy as. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. We've only got 3 more comps left now. Well, we've got 4. One is a Bass Roma, but that's not part of the league, but we've got 3 league comps left. And then that'll be it for another year. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and until the next one, please take care, stay safe, and maybe see you out there. Cheers.